What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Quit, Tempest, Joseph, Ryan, Tammy, Jaded Kings, Dynamic. Here's David, Zion Strafe. Yep, Tenacity is it. Good in. What up, what up? Let's do it up. So I was going to do something different tonight, but I hate to go a day without streaming DD2 on YouTube, even though I streamed all morning on Twitch. So DD2 it is. Gonna finish this climb up solo, it looks like. Don't know if I'm gonna get it all done today, but I am gonna try. I'm at floor 66 and I've got to go to floor 80. There's lots of different options for weapon manufacturer, Jaded. The normal would be Shocking Revelations, Water, and then either Tenacity or Defense Range. It should be here anytime, David. That's for sure. Grave Infection, Frostfire Remnants, and Focused Power. They're good. Well, you see, my time, it's only not even 5 p.m. yet, Tammy. Is the thing. DD2 has a big European fan base, which is awesome. But you gotta realize that, you know, damn time zones. Time zones and whatnot. We got proximity over here. Got a little free one. The free lane. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Let's go something like that. What do we got? We got a little headstrong over here, but I still think we're going to be able to melt them all right at the spawn. Let's just do it up. Can I get a third over there? No. It's alright. Using the weapon man still just for the flyers. And we'll get what? We'll get a PDT. And a ballista maybe? Let's do a PDT instead of a ballista. I'll have to keep an eye on that lane until I get some upgrades in. In fact, I might just get one more flame aura over here just to be safe. Put one more down here. And you know what? Let's do another LSA too. Just to be safe. And we got Headstrong Game Ogre here. With Long Shot. Well, let's go with the Poison Dart Tower and a Ballista. 2 ballistas. I'm gonna have to watch this lane. And then, even though there's long shot on it, let's spam up those LSAs anyway. Gonna be a little sketchy there, but haven't played DD2 in a week. That's fair. Exclamation nuke in chat there, Jaded Kings. We'll give you the basic overview of a nuke monk. See, that leaves me 190 for this double. And we've got cyborgs too. Man, I'm tempted just to go 3 ballistas here. I feel like I overkilled something. What did I overkill? Not that. What's going on, Jordan? Let's see, let's get rid of this stuff, I guess. It gives me 240, that's a little better. Any tips in Onslaught? Yeah, just go slow. Read the mutators. I mean, when you see me going, I'm flying through it, but remember, I've done a bazillion Onslaught maps, so I know what the mutators are by the little icon, so I don't have to read them. But until you learn them all, read all of those and make sure you're building appropriately. Is the best tip I can give you. Build at half of the speed you would in Expeditions. See, let's do something just like this. Still gonna have to watch it, and I'm gonna have to watch Game Ogre here too. You gotta be all over it, Cryptic. I mean, Burning Strikes is a big deal. It's super, super helpful. But without Burning Strikes, you just gotta be really on top of it. Nah, I'm wanting to finish this up really quick there, Bill, so I'm just going to blaze through them all solo. I'm hoping to be able to get to floor 80 on stream here today. You ignore soft spot, Cryptic. Soft spot applies more to the heroes that are fighting in that lane, not the build. So you would just ignore that. We getting it here? Looks like we're getting it. And it looks like the Game Ogre lane is getting melted appropriately too. I am going to have to keep an eye on captains coming out, but I'll throw some upgrades over there. In fact, all of my upgrades I think are going to go into that lane since I'm fighting here. I'm using Frostfire Remnants and Drenching Strikes combined there, Bill. Frostfire Remnants is a special mod that's on the weekly rotation from Drakenfrost Keep. It will actually be back this week, or next week, pardon me. So Monday night, starting at midnight Eastern Standard Time, Frostfire Remnants should be back in the rotation. So I think that's good. It's really good for sure. Well, thanks, Sir Finch. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, it's an incredibly good mod, Bell. You're going to want more than one of them. You're going to want one on every one of your DPS heroes. It's so good. How's the captain? He going to get wrecked? I'll close the deal on him. The Grave Infection comes from the High Seas maps. One of the 2 pirate maps. You can get those anytime. There's a 10% chance of getting it. There's 10 different pirate mods, and Grave Infection is one of them. So, I mean, it's not saying you're going to do it 10 times and get it. You might have to run the map 100 times, but that is where they come from. Really good stuff, that Grave Infection for sure. Looks like we got a little push going over here, huh? They gonna get wrecked? Yeah, they're getting wrecked. Yeah, it is like a boom mod. It's like a boom mod that affects every enemy, is what makes it so powerful. And then leaving behind that Frostfire effect that allows you to freeze when you're combining it with Drench is just a huge, huge deal. Let's see, we got Quibs making the push. See you, Quibs. It's been nice. Throw a couple of ups in over here. Let's hit this Skelly lane real quick so I can just ignore it. And then let's get this Dreadbones lane a little juicy. It's pretty good right now, but yeah, it'll be alright. Yeah, I see your chat, Vapor. If you see it, I see it. The main thing with Frostfire with that boom is it's not how much damage it does, it's that it applies to every mob. It's not a melee boom, it's not, you know, if you kill the enemy with your hero, it's gonna proc. And then of course we know there's some glitchiness with like Earthshatter towers with it. I personally like hero damage builds better, but ability power EV2 builds are more damage. It depends on how you want to play it. I mean, you can, either one will be more than sufficient. It just depends on how you want to play it, really. You're going to get a little more DPS out of an AP build, but in my opinion, the hero damage builds are really fun. So I don't always go hero damage. I've got 2 different EVs. But I usually play hero damage. I like to pew pew. Pew 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 pew. All that good stuff, you know. Kellyanne, gonna have to go. Alright, Kellyanne down. We got one baddie left. It's a Skelly. Sitting over there all shocked, not taking crap for damage. Looks like I got a little fail placement on my flame arrows, but that's alright. Rick, what's going on? That's a mod, not a weapon, Professor. There's no weapons that do special things like that. It's always tied to a mod. So you can put that mod on anything. It's not very good, but it does look really cool. Jake, what's going on, man? Every reset it goes up, Jake. It doesn't matter how far you've made it in floors. It's based off of what reset you're on. If you go to, in fact, I should do a video on that. But if you go to Trendy's forums, it's actually stickied at the top. In the community forums, there's a sticky up top that says Ancient Power Calculations, and it tells you the floors. But every time you do an AP, your starting floor and your target floor will go up. Well, I mean, it gets to the point where it's just 51 to 80, and then it stays, so it's not too bad. Depends on which one of the mods you're talking about. If you're talking about the one from this week, I personally don't use that one. But, I mean, it's not a bad mod. It will slow frost enemies. It'll slow enemies that can't be slowed. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. Got a little too close. Yeah, I don't know why they left off PS4. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason, but I don't, you know, I have no clue what it is. This week's I personally don't use on anyone except the Apprentice. I do have it on an Apprentice. To do a nuke, you want a heavy polearm. Medium works, but heavy is going to give you better numbers. But that comes down to playstyle too. Medium is more than sufficient, but heavy, the nuke is going to hit a little harder. Well, it's a gem pet. In my opinion, that's a little much, but, I mean, that's probably normally priced, David, to be honest. I don't remember how many gems it would cost, but that is a premium-only pet. You have to pay gems for it. There's no max. Cryptic. Do I play the Nuke Monk? You always see me on it, don't you, good? Of course I play the Nuke Monk. It's like one of my favorite heroes. Actually, it is my favorite hero right now. If the EV2 could only get double jump, oh man. I'd be all over that EV2. I love playing the EV2, but I just really, really like to double jump. Get some Frostfire on these skellies this time. Here we go. Got a big push coming from over here. Oh, if I'm on the monk, it's always the Nuke Monk. It's my favorite way to play the monk. I like seeing those big numbers, you know. I'm actually doing the pet nuke right now. Trying to level up this cat here. Bink. Kitty cat. Alright, off to 67. Are most frost mobs orcs or goblins? Yeah. Sorry, I missed that question there, Jake. But yeah, I think most of them probably are orcs or goblins. In fact, I think almost all of them are. Oh, it's a kitty cat. That's not bad, Brent. I mean, by using robust, you're taking away from the damage a little. But there's nothing wrong with that either. Just don't expect any big numbers out of it. I mean, it'll be more than enough to get the job done. But you're not going to be winning any DPS competitions with that. Which is fine. If you enjoy playing the Huntress, you'll get more than enough power out of it to get the job done for sure. Thought that said anti-frost on it for a minute. I was like, yes, oh, we got a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 relic. What is it? Oh, a water servo. I mean, it's a good mod, but that's a mod that just doesn't matter, the quality of it. That's my third 10 out of 10 today. I've had a good day today with the 10s. Pet affection booster raises your pet affection. So the little heart number on your pet, which is the one at the bottom, it raises that up. The G4TO pet is just a little, it's a cat. A little robot kitty cat, you know. EMP Zeppas, what's down here? Timmy! Timmy with maximum effort even. Let's see, let's go. All fire. So let's go like that, and then let's get old Lava Homie out. Get a little of that in there too. There's no way Timmy's gonna survive that. Alright, what do we got over here? Sparks and shields. We can just go with a standard issue shooty build here. Get some harpoonage. Hey, I'm gonna even go with 3 just for fun. What's better than 2 harpoons? 3 harpoons! Yeah, all Dragoliches do the same thing, good. They're all exactly the same. They just look different. It's just a vanity item. Alright, we got high rollers here. Looks like PDTs would be the best for that. I think I'm going to have to kill these rollers manually, which is kind of stinky. You know what? I'm not going to go with any crowd control just because I don't want those rollers getting stuck and this map taking a month to finish. I'm going to just stack up a bunch of stuff. We got no cyborgs to worry about. Hmm. 50 left. I feel like I could throw the 50 somewhere else. Let me just throw it here. Just go like that. Call it good. Oh, I wouldn't dirty up any cannonballs with a water elemental, or with a water shard there, Shelly. It changes their damage type, so you would lose the benefit of cannons. The benefit of cannons is it's a physical defense, so if you get a Spellbreaker lane, that's the place to use cannons. If you throw an element on it, you lose that. There's just not enough, in my opinion, there's just not enough physical defenses in the game to give any of them up to an element when there's so many elemental defenses. Still taking dude forever to get out of there. Me shooting at it doesn't help, huh? I think the next... I don't know if it's the next reset, but a reset soon, I'm going to do a Dryad reset. Just to play around and change it up a little. Come on, oh, got wrecked. I mean, that would wreck that lane, Silence, but is that lane really a lane that's giving you problems? Warboars and Goblins? I mean, I would just... that to me, that wouldn't seem like the lane that would give me the hardest time. That was the power of the kitty cat right there. That was some kitty cat power. That's the special Hadouken Gobu. Or the Gato Hadouken, pardon me. Not Gobu, Gato. I'm killing him, Bell. I ain't waiting for him to roll all the way down here. No, thank you. What's going on there, Oren? How you doing? What do we got down below? I better go say hi down here. Well, hi. Looks like we're good there now. Oh, stuck. It does go down. Before I started doing AP, I was at like 4,400. It goes to your minimum level. Your minimum reset level. My minimum, I don't know what the number is. My minimum ascension level is like 3,900 and something. So, I mean, that's what it goes to every time. Right now, I'm just grinding AP, so I'm not going up, but I don't even think I'm going up 30 AP levels in a reset. I'm sure you're more than capable of playing Dungeon Defenders 2 tomorrow there, Oren. Frosty Lanes is fire damage, Josh. If you really want to fine-tune a Frosty Lane, then you'd want to go something with fire damage and anti-frost. Like, I put that on Fishers. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I didn't see that guy coming out. I slacked. Slacked. The Burning Strike Shard is the easiest way to kill him, Drift King. Haha. You told me too late there, Bell. Pardon me. Voice is going. You gotta tell me about 30 seconds sooner. Man, that was only wave 2, too. Terrible. What do we got this time? The boss changed. We got a Lady Orc now. No, you don't have to do them all, Posty. I mean, to get everything, yeah. You get the last reward for doing the last match. You're not going to be able to clear a lane and as you push up an onslaught with 1 defense silence. That's just not going to happen. I mean, in low level areas you can do that. But you're not going to be able to do that as you push up. It's just not realistic to think you're only going to spend 30 or 40 DU or whatever on a lane. A Timmy lane, maybe. That's about it. Quit hitting me. Good lord, I just cannot kill this thing. Oh, it was an assassin that was on me. My optimism is very quickly going away there, David. I mean, I have no clue. We're not going to get any hints on Twitter. I mean, we're not going to get any real info on Twitter. I mean, it's been one time in 5 years that they've actually hinted at actual content that's coming. So Twitter is not the way. Twitter is just their media source to put random questions like, what's your favorite topping on pizza? I mean, that's not 99.9% of the time. There's not going to be any info on Twitter. I know it's not what you want to hear, but that is the truth. Oh, I hear you. You got to play something different, David. Take you a break, man. That's what you need to do. Get you some Stardew Valley going on. Subnautica's got a new game coming out. Subnautica Below Zero. Going to be in early access, but I'm going to be playing that on launch day. And I absolutely cannot wait for it. It's going to be incredible. Alright, let's do it. I wish it didn't have a roller here. Then you feel like you're cheating. Fair enough. Stardew's an amazing game. Already married and just had a baby. Shelly, you're too young. Get out of there, roller. There, I gotta give him a little bit more room. Yeah, some people say I'm too active. They're good. I've had people tell me, hey, you know, I really appreciate the content, but you put out too much. I'm not gonna, I just am not interested in that much. I've actually gotten that from a couple of different people. Oh, don't land on the spinny wheel. Looks like that ogre down below died. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Might as well just let them all come out now. Get me the front one killed. Is the back one out yet? I got a kitty cat roar waiting for you, mister. Here it comes. Pow! No one's selling Chaos 8 amps. I see Chaos 8 amps quite frequently. Or you're on the Xbox. Forgot about that. Well, just need Trendy to give up some more codes for it. There's just not enough people getting them, huh? Nah, if I had harpoons pointed at the roller butts, it wouldn't be a problem. The reason I didn't do that, that's what I would normally do, but you see that other lane has got ranged mobs? It's got ranged mobs that would throw at them. Usually, for this, I would put harpoons or cannons or flamethrowers or whatever here. But with that other lane being a ranged lane, they'll just destroy it all. Sadly. Nice. Nothing wrong with that there, Orin. Ain't nobody gonna sell a C8 amp for 2 million. They're too rare for that. I don't think they'll ever go that low. The lowest I've ever seen them is 6 million. They'll never go to 2 million. Even if the market was completely saturated with them, I don't think they would go to 2 million. You gotta take someone's time and effort into consideration there too. I think normal on PC, I see them for like between 6 and 10 probably. Eric, thank you so much. Welcome to the Juicy Nation. I do appreciate it. Make sure you send me a message if you're a Discord user. That'll get you a special role in Discord, as well as all the custom emotes and all that good stuff here. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it a ton. You are the best. There's literally 1,000+ videos on different builds on my channel. Good. Literally 1,000+. I mean, that's all I do is play the game. I'm showing placements constantly. You can have 8 bags and 12 vaults there, Alexis. What's going on there? Hi, how you doing? Yeah, these hex throwers are going to end up tearing me up here. Guts to kill them. There you go. You're all green. You're green and fruity now, Eric. Ugh. Oh, damn assassin. I don't know if I'd go anti-orc, but controller would be good. Melee boom if you want to self-shatter. Golden ingots, you have to go to the correct map there, Jaded Kings. Like the maps that have Temple and Necrotic. When you go to the war table to select an expedition, look in the bottom right. It's going to tell you what crafting materials drop from that expedition. Oh, is it sewers? There's a little support button, or a join button. Well, I do appreciate it, Eric. Thank you so much. Yeah, there should be a join button there, Oren. They've never clarified any of that, Loft. Terrible Fate, what's up? Oh, Sewers and the Temple and Necrotics. Yeah, that whole group of maps. They said actively playing, so I'm going to assume that the build phase doesn't count, but I'm just completely guessing. They've never clarified it. You know how trendy is. They like to leave it nice and elusive, so no one really knows for sure. Exclamation donate there, hi, I'll get you a link. Stabby kamikazes. What do we got over here? EMP zappy zaps. Let's see. We got some physical resist. We got some controlled burn over here. I think we'll use a nice little assortment here. I'm going to throw down some fire just because skellies do take double damage to fire enemies. But we got a physical lane here. Jake, thank you so much. All the new members rolling in. Thank you a ton. I do appreciate it all. Let's see. Let's do this. We'll double PDT it. I think that should handle that lane. See, we got Psy Lava Womp Womps. Oh no! No double jump on the Huntress. I don't have any giveaways going right now, Eli. Trendy has yet to release any giveaway codes for January, so I don't have anything. They will at some point. It's just they haven't yet, which... something to do with their silence. I think they're very, very quiet right now. Let's see, let's just go like that. Should cover this side. That gives a crap ton of DU. That, yeah, if they don't do January, I'm assuming they'll give out double in February. But, I mean, I don't know. It's completely up to them, you know. I'm at their mercy. Thank you again, Jake. Appreciate ya. Let's see. Yeah, they can reroll a Chaos 8 mod. It just costs more, it costs 6 pristine motes instead of 3. But they can do it, it just costs more. Let's see. This lane is going to be a little easier than the other, so I'm going to stack this lane up. And then put some more in here. Well, thank you so much. There, hi, I do appreciate it. Referred by Good N. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much, though, that is for sure. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And gals. See, let's hide a PDT behind this tree. You know what? I'm even going to throw a Flame Aura right here just to give me a little more flyer up front. A little up front flyer damage. Yeah, Frostfire Remnants and Grave Infection can be moved, for sure. There's Chaos 8 crafting materials, Swoopy. So, as you push up in Onslaught, you'll start finding Chaos 8 amps that will allow you to upgrade gear to Chaos 8, but there is no actual Chaos 8 yet. One day, I'm sure there probably will be, but there's none yet. Let's see, what can we do here? Kind of feel like I want to go into spawn more, but at the same note, oop, I'm at the defense limit. How am I at the fit? Oh, because I was hitting Volcano. Yeah, I can't put a Volcano here. Just really jam-pack this lane all crazy-like. There we go. I'd say that is crazy enough. What's going on, Cyril? How you doing? Oh, it's all good, Eric. I don't speak perfect English either. So don't sweat that. I'd like to get like 1 or 2. There we go. Get some Frostfire procced on these lanes since they're relatively heavy lanes. And then I can go to the other side of the map, as that will just stay there for a little while and keep reproducing itself. Oh, I did there, Haikun. Thanks again there, Good N. I do appreciate it. Bringing all your homies. Oh, it's all good there, Cyro. This map does take a little while. Huntsman! What's going on there, Huntsman? How you been? Betty's coming, Betty's coming. There they are. Alright, let's look and see if these guys get handled. Yeah, it looks like they're going to get handled without any assistance. That is a good thing. Floor of my own anyway, 68. Floor 68. Got a little ways to go yet. I did indeed turn Huntsman into steak. But Huntsman has been reborn as a truffle-finding fool, let me tell you. And nobody finds truffles like the Huntsman. Alright, Belle, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. Have a wonderful weekend. This is 68 here, time control. Got floor 100 done today. Nice, Brooke. Congrats. This is random C7 stuff in plus. My hero is all in campaign gear, but as far as I've got C7, random C7 stuff on the defenses. I didn't bother with the hero just because I'm, you know, I mean, I'm not putting out like crazy big DPS numbers, but I'm putting out enough to get the job done. Nice, Orin. Yeah, that's the way to join me whenever I do public matches, is through the Steam group for sure. Any shards that could be a good choice to guild? Yeah. Deadly Strikes, Destruction, Defense Rate are the big three. Those are the best. Literally the best. Get wrecked, bads. I love this map, but it does take a long time to run. And I'm at the point now where, I mean, I could just sit here and probably AFK it except for bosses. Just go help out on the bosses. Thanks a ton there, Orin. I do appreciate it. Let's see, where do we want to hit up? So let's hit them over here. Get these flame R's all upped, all upgraded and happy like. Good enough. Oh, I rubber banded off the top. Couldn't hit the brakes. Earthshatter stacks really high with defense power, Dismana. I mean, just having destruction. The other thing too is Earthshatter doesn't need range, so you can go destruction, defense rate, and the knock-up shard. I always forget the name of that one for some reason. But you get super, super high defense power on that. It scales really nice with defense power. You see my prestige level? I'm 52 there, Orin, I think. Let me look. Well, I can't do it during a wave. I think this is 52. Yeah, Earth Toss, there it is. Well, then you got to get a better relic on there then, Dismana. And do you have your Ascension into it? I mean, I would be more than 2 mil in my campaign gear just with my Ascension on this account. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. That's alright, Orin. You gotta start somewhere, you know? That's a good start. Yeah, let's see. Where could I throw an Earthshatter in? Well, I would have to redo my Ascension for it, but here I don't even know. If I got Shards on it, I do. Okay. Alright, this is with a campaign relic. Let's see. Where do we want to put it? See, I need 60 DU, right? And get rid of this and this. I mean, there's 1.3 mil just at tier 1 with campaign gear. You know? I'm leveling a pet today, Swoopy. That's just a Gatto. It's the golden version of the Cat Carrel that you can do with gems. This you can't get this right now in game. It came from the old Carnival event. And then you see tier 5. I'm at 2 mil, just with a campaign relic. Yeah, I mean, just with the... Well, I mean, are you in Chaos 7 gear, Dismana? If you're not in Chaos 7 gear, there is your answer right there. You got to get to Chaos 7. You're not going to have the highest stats in the game without the highest gear in the game. Yeah, 51,601 is the cap. Yeah, I appreciate it. They're good. Thank you so much. The AP resets aren't what's doing it. You got something funky going on. Stuck on floor 39. You should keep going, Pancake. You'll get it. I mean, just because you don't get it on your first try doesn't mean you won't get it. Floor 39 is just all about watching that dragon. So make sure you build properly. Build really slow. Make sure you have everything built right. And then just keep an eye out on the dragon. I'll be here pretty quick. Yeah, my next map is going to be a 9. Nice, Sarah. Roblox is a game that I have never tried, that I've had so many people telling me to try it out. I'm using Frostfire Remnants, Grave Infection, and Focused Power there, Beverly. I mean, those aren't required mods. Your DPS hero doesn't matter. You can make that whatever you want. You hate that game? I've never played it. It's been like 5 years there, Orin. You get a lot of hate if you play Roblox. I've heard both sides of it. I mean, some people love it, some people hate it. You know? Grandpa! What up, Grandpa? Well, there's your problem right there, Dismana. You're not in Chaos 7 gear. You got 34,000 defense power on a relic, expecting to get Chaos 7 results. 34,000 defense power is like a Chaos 5 relic. I mean, you don't have a totem on it, do you? Well, get rid of the totem and put a medallion on it. You gotta use the correct relic. Totems are for walls. I almost did today, Sean. I really... In fact, tonight, I'm gonna go through and replay that tower defense map and get the ending of it recorded, since I lost my save file. But I absolutely love that game. Absolutely love it. That's not even 0 of 10 upgrades, Grandpa. That's lower than that. I mean, the lowest a C7 relic will go... Well, I can look. I can tell you here in a minute at the break. The lowest a Chaos 7 medallion will go is like 41,000. I'll probably just upload a vid there, Sean. I don't want to restream that whole thing. I mean, I could. I always could. I probably won't, though. I'll just upload a vid, because I want to be able to pause it. And Friday nights, I do a lot of... I stay up really late Friday nights. And I do a lot of just gaming for fun, casual. So I play a lot of stuff I can pause and go mix myself up a refreshment. I can tell you what the minimum is here as soon as we get these mobs killed. Just replace the answer is replace the relic. This mana is the answer. What to do when you're bored with DD2? Play something else. That's what I do. It's gonna happen. It's a grind game. Eventually you're gonna get bored. Play other games, you know? There's a lot of great games out there. Why not play other stuff? Don't ever play a game that you're bored with, you know? Let's see. The lowest... Oh, that's not a Chaos 7. This is. Yeah, 41,442. 41,442 is the lowest a Chaos 7 relic will go. So there's something buggy with your relic. Just replace it. We all done here. Let's go get frozen and beaten up. The easiest thing to do, Eric, is to just build towers. Like, ballistas work really good. Ramsters are great. Poison dart towers are great. If you just build towers back, then you don't have to worry about Kursakazi at all. You just kill the mobs before it gets anywhere near your stuff. I got mixed emotions on Kingdom Hearts 3. Part of me wants to really play it. The problem is if I play it, I'm going to go ham on it and record a bunch of videos of it and live stream the crap out of it and everything else. And I think the DD2 fan base will get mad at me. If I knew for a fact the DD2 player base wouldn't get pissed at me, I would go crazy on Kingdom Hearts 3 tomorrow. Alright, here we go. Omega Squad Alpha, Sagard Throwers. We got Spellbreaker you see over there. So here, I'm going to want to add in some physical damage. So I'm going to go with something like that. And then I'm going to get some physical damage in the back to handle that Spellbreaker. I think I'm going to go 2 of them. Go with one pointed that way and one pointed that way. They're both going to hit both, but... Okay, other lane, we got Game Ogre, and then we got EMP Healers with Proximity and Headstrong. So, that Headstrong lane is not going to get affected by Shocking Revelations at all. So no point in trying to stun them. I'm going to put just one Weapon Man node over this way for the Ogres. And then I'm going to get some ranged damage in here as well. First I want to get these Ogres handled though. Let's see. That should handle the ogres. Now we need some range damage in here. What a shame it's got proximity on it, but whatever. Let's do the same thing. We'll go double harpoons back there. See, here we got Timmy. Controlled burn and long shot. Let's grab some poison. Double it up on the poison even. Ugh. Fail placement. Let's go something like that. Let's get flame auras going for these flyers. Let's really go crazy on it. Actually, I may have gone too crazy. I gotta leave myself a little something for down below. Let's see, let's get rid of that. What do we got here? Frosty Fodder, and then we got EMP Stabbies. So let's go node there, node there. We'll flame it up. Flame on. That leaves me 280 for down here, which is pretty darn good. Let's see, I still got poison dart towers. I do. Oop. Let me point it the right direction, though. It always helps to point your towers towards the enemy. Step 1, point it the right way. You don't have to have all that, Beverly. Just go with, if you've got an EV2 in the original 4, you're good. Or you don't have the EV2, you said. If you've got a Dryad in the original 4, you're good. I mean, you don't have to do it exactly like I did it. That's just how I did it. You know? Let's see. What does that leave me? 50. 50, let's go like that. Alright, now, what lane do I think is going to be the toughest lane? I think this Headstrong lane here. So I know that a dragon is coming right away. This is floor 69 they're good in. I know that a dragon is on the way. So since a dragon is going to drop right away, I want to do my best to get one of my weapon procs, the Frostfire Remnants or Grave Infection, in this lane. As soon as that happens, I'm going to go over and start taking on the dragon. So let's do it. Okay, there's my proc. Now I need to go right to the dragon. And I see he's over here. Let him do his thing. And then there we go. Now all I have to do is rinse and repeat. So watch lanes until the dragon comes back. As soon as the dragon comes back, then of course it's time, you know, to drop what I'm doing. So basically the most, like the strategy I'm using here, the most Frostfire I can get out there, the better. As it's going to last for a minute or two. Well, not a minute or two, but you know what I mean. It's going to last for a little while. Where you at, dragon? I hear him. There he is. Alright, we got an assassin coming. And let's just get right to the dragon to unthaw. And that's really what it's all about right there. It's just staying on top of the dragon, keeping an eye out for him, knowing that the dragon's coming. And then it's a win, you know? But you just have to stay focused on that. Let's get some upgrades spread around here. We got a siege roller coming this time. The siege roller shouldn't be a huge issue. see. Looks like got everything upped. Damn near. Missed one aura. Everything. Well, I missed more than one aura, but did pretty good. So, same thing. Is my Burning Strikes upgraded? Yeah, it's gilded. Same thing. I'm gonna get started in this lane, as with this one being the Headstrong lane, I think it could cause the most possible problems, and then go right to the dragon. So, Frostfire's procced, the dragon's landing, and that's it. Away we go. I mean, it can be, this map is easy to mess up. So, I mean, don't beat yourself up if things go south on this map. Just try it again. I mean, you'll get the hang of it, you know? Listen for the cues, too, the audio cues. You're going to hear the dragon roar before he comes. There he comes. I heard him roar, so I know he's on the way. I got Assassin getting on me too. Alright, so dragon down. Let's get everything unfrozen. And we are good. Yeah, I've done face reveal before. I'm set up in my living room now, so it's not, I'm not set up somewhere where I can use a webcam right now, but when I move, I will have a dedicated space again. I'll start using it more. Or I'll start using it again, I should say. Right. I do want to make sure that these lanes are getting upped here. I'm going to get these ballistas. You have Burning Strikes. Yeah, there's some old vids. Just where, you know, I moved. Where I live right now. Like I said, I play in my living room. Basically, I had a dedicated gaming room and a gaming studio when we lived in Nevada. And our son moved out, and the wife said, you're not going to spend all your time in this other room, so when we move, you're going to have to move your setup out into the living room, because she said she didn't want to feel like she's by herself all the time, which is understandable. So now I play in my living room, so I got like a TV going behind me with a movie playing. The wife's watching a movie. And I just can't, you know, it's not stream friendly. Oh, I got double dragons. Alright, so this map I'm bugged, and I got 2 dragons. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out even closer to these stupid damn dragons. Quibbly's a beast. He ain't playing. The wife plays. She's just not into it like I am. She doesn't like to play just one game. She mixes it up. She plays all kinds of different stuff. She'll play 2 games at the same time quite frequently. She'll have like, she likes puzzle games and she likes strategy games, turn-based strategy. It all comes from Risk. She loves Risk, as so do I. The board game Risk, great board game. But she'll have, on a normal day, like Sunday's her day off, on a normal Sunday afternoon, she'll have Bejeweled or some puzzle game that she can pause going on her laptop, and then she'll have Risk going on the Xbox at the same time. That's kind of her normal thing. But she loves puzzle games. But she does play DD2 with me, just not very frequently. It says she's not the addict that I am. You just got to get the hang of it would be my guess there, Beverly. It takes practice to get that 4th hit down. I mean, once you get it, you got it, you know? I'm not using bees currently, this mana. I couldn't remember the number from before I reset. Playing Stardew on PS4 and Super Mario Deluxe on the Switch, fair enough. Man, those Mario games make me wish I had a Switch so bad. See, we got a Geode coming out there. We got Quibs coming over there. Alright, let's do it. Oh no! Oh, that ruined me right there. I got too close. It's over. Can I save it? I don't think I can. Oh my god, how lucky. I got really lucky there. I thought that was a wipe. It's a wipe! But no, it wasn't a wipe. Alright, here it comes. Poison Dart Tower down. Which Poison Dart Tower got killed? Over here one got killed. Dive Bomber, I'm assuming. And we got some stuff frozen up there too. Let's get that real quick. There we go. Yeah, that's the crane stance shard, Alexis. Crap, crap, crap. Ooh, got him just in time. Man, that was a rough start on that wave. I gotta be more careful than that. That is not gonna get me any victories. Let's see. Let's get some ups in here. See, I lost a Poison Dart Tower here, right? Let's get that replaced. See if I got enough mana for another upgrade. Doesn't look like it. Can't get it. Let's see. We got frozen stuff. Any other frozen stuff? Doesn't look like it. Alright, what do we got? We got a Cannon Ogre. Gonna have to pay attention to that Cannon Ogre. Alright, now let me not get all cocky and get wrecked over here this time. Yeah, Tuskar and Gribs have got a resistance, a natural resistance, Jake. Alright, I'm almost there. Let me get a sip of this coffee here real quick. Coffee engaged. Let's do it. Okay, don't get wrecked, don't get wrecked, don't get wrecked. And where's he going? He's going down here this time. And we got Freezy, Freezy, Freezy. And there we go. Yeah, Gribs is a beast. He'll walk right through stuff. Alright. More dragons. Freezy, Freezy, Freezy. Looking good. Let's get this Cannon Ogre walloped. Maybe. Ooh, hoo, hoo, sniped with the kitty cat. Kitty cat snipe. Let me tell you, folks, the cat sniping skills. Oh, I said kitty cat too loud. Here comes Blitz. The cat sniping skills are strong today. Sorry, cat. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, I know. I said kitty cat. I understand. But I was not referring to you. I assure you. Alright, what's frozen? Up top. Well, that's just Onslaught and how it goes there, Iceman. Alright, what do we got? Frozen up here. I think we good now. Come on, boss man. See what you got. He's at the bottom. I'm going to try for another cat snipe. Oh, he's not. Dang it. Bink. Way to go, crazy kitty. I would go more vaults, personally. Do you have the material vault silence? That might still be on sale. That was on sale, I know, for a while. What we gonna get? What we gonna get? Ooh, the gift of gates. I guess I shouldn't say that before checking the lanes. Nothing good. See ya. Alright, what do we got? We got Cyfrost Vanguard Womp Womps with Headstrong, Omega Squad Gamma with Power Block. We got Dreadbones up here. Armored. Oh, Dreadbones is just asking to get walloped. Coming out all armored like that. That's just gonna go bad for you there, Captain. The Captain is gonna have a horrible time here. Alright, what do we got left? We got 380 left. Let's just... No, I don't want to do that. I was going to say, let me just go 3 ballistas in each lane. But I do want some anti-air. So let's get a little bit of anti-air. That's going to leave me 280. You know what? The hell with it. Let's ballista it up. And then we can go with a PDT on which lane is going to be tougher. I'd say that Cyfrost Vanguard Whompers will be harder, so let's go with a PDT on that lane to add to it. There we go. Throw an upgrade here and an upgrade there. And then let's go up right on those two. And good game. Well, before in the when Chaos Trials was a game mode, bosses came out of the same lanes every time. In Onslaught, they can come from anywhere, you know? I mean, there are certain lanes you'll notice that will end up not getting bosses as frequently. But, I mean, that's just part of the deal. You know, you just gotta look for them. It tells you ahead of time where they're coming from, so no need to be alarmed. Captain! Is Captain gonna make it past? Yeah, he is. Take that, Captain. On my ballista, I'm using... This is a throwaway relic, Kenner, so I don't have an ideal setup. I've got Piercer on it, which, in my opinion, Piercer Servo is required. I'm using Piercer Servo and Melee Boom, I believe. I'll look here at the break. I think that's what I've got on it, but I'm not positive. Well, ability power doesn't do anything for a Nuke Monk Jaded King, so you'd want to go health. Let me see. Ballistas. I'm using that. Piercer Servo Melee Boom with Destruction, Defense Rate, and Splody. So this is a throwaway relic. What I mean by that is when I get up to floor 80 again, I will trade this relic. As you see, it's 6 of 10. Haven't upgraded it. So I will trade this relic off to a friend, go do my Ancient Power reset, come back, do floor 51. As soon as I'm done with floor 51, I'll be able to get this relic back from my buddy and reuse it again. So that's what I'm basically doing for this, for all of my AP resets, and that's how I'm going and not spending gold. Now I've been on and off upgrading Vicious Strikes. I haven't done it every time, but I have been spending a little on Vicious Strikes. But let's see, what is my gold at? 118,000, so I'm slowly going back up. This reset I did spend on Vicious Strikes. So if I wouldn't spend on Vicious Strikes, I'm gaining like 4 to 5 million, I want to say, per AP reset. Maybe more than that. Maybe like 7 or 8 million, actually. I'm sure you're going to get a response back there, Arnbjorn. You can send him another message, or maybe send Lalta a post on the forums, a private message, not a public post. Send Lalta a private message and say, hey, you know, I submitted a ticket, but I paid for these gems, and I didn't get the stuff, and he'll get you squared away. Lalta is really good about that stuff. He's gonna make sure you get your money's worth. Assassin! Get pooned! Assassin got pooned! I personally am using Grave Infection, Frostfire Remnants, and Focused Power, Jaden. The only one I would say that's really a requirement is Focused Power, but Frostfire Remnants is really good. So, I mean, if you get Frostfire Remnants and try it, you're not going to want to go without it anymore. And Grave Infection is kind of a natural addition to that. Frostfire Remnants and Grave Infection go really, really well together. They buff each other, basically, because each one can proc the other. And at Chaos 7, Grave Infection lasts for like 15 seconds. So Grave Infection will actually keep the Frostfire going by killing mobs as it comes out. And then, of course, every Frostfire that pops has a chance of proccing Grave Infection, too. Well, not every Frostfire that pops, but every time an enemy dies to the explosion from Frostfire, it has that chance of proccing Grave Infection again. So it can just sit there and repeat itself. Lalta? Oh, Lawlta is the guy. Oh, I wasted my kitty on a shieldy. That's a bummer. That's alright. Yeah, it's still available. It's just, you can't earn it in-game. The only way you can get it is directly from me. And Trendy has yet to give out any codes for January. So I actually don't have any to give away right now. As soon as they give me codes, I'll get another giveaway started. Just stay tuned to the channel. It's, yeah, you guys know, I do giveaways every month. Wise Locust, what up? I just put the items in my shop in a private tavern, Alexis. I mean, if you're in a tavern and the only one that's there is your friend, then it's basically a private trade. You don't have to worry about anybody else sniping it. Like, when I get to 80, Omni will hold this stuff for me. I'm going to have Omni hold it. He'll hold this stuff for me, then I'll run and do floor 51 real quick, and then he'll give it all back. I'm doing that with all of my defenses right now. So there's 6... I've got 6 relics that I'm doing that with every reset. So I'll trade all 6 relics over to Omni. I'll go do the reset, and then go do floor 51. And then Omni will trade all the relics back to me. And I'm able to use them all right away. It's been good there, Wise Locust. I'm just getting started. This is my Friday nights I stay up late, you know. I'll have to take a short break and take the wife to work. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Crap. Oh, man. It's a do-over on Gates. How embarrassing. I didn't see the Bastille Master. Bastille Master reckoned the day confirmed. Oh. Damn it. What's the moral of the story? Always check the lanes for bosses and don't just rush. That is the moral of the story. I didn't even look. I could care less what that boss was, and look what happened. There you go, kids. Today's moral is build slowly and check your lanes. Man, my mic seems to be spiking a little today, too. Let me turn that down just a touch. Mic volume going up real loud. There we go. Alright, let's see. What do we got this time? We got a Cannon Ogre this time. So let's actually pay attention to the boss this time around. It'll be a fun new thing. Now, after floor... Well, as far as trading, Wise Locust... I'm just... Floor 51 is my reset floor, is why I say floor 51. That's where I... When I do an AP reset, that's where it starts me. So I'm not going to go below that. Chaos 7 starts at floor 28. To unlock trading so that your gear doesn't get scaled down, it's floor 32. So as long as your start point is past floor 32... then you'll have no, you know, you just go do that floor, and there will be no scaling on tradable items. Floor 28 is Chaos 7, but that's not where the scaling stops. So you have to go floor 32. Alright, here's that Cannon Ogre now. Let's see if we can't get him. Where is he? Was that not the Cannon Ogre? Or did he get wrecked? Maybe he got wrecked. There, yeah, he must have got wrecked. I was saving the kitty for him, too. It's alright, we'll snipe that Lava Guardian out of there. I'm kind of a fan of rum there, Jake. I like rum better than whiskey. Old Jack and I have had some disagreements in our time. So, I just can't do the Jack. Jack Daniels is very cruel to me. It's actually been, what, coming up on 30 years since I've had that. Yeah, after floor 32, you'll never see synced items again. Correct. Kuroshubi, what's up? Yeah, But I mean, why would you give someone a helmet? Who cares about your gear? It's about the defenses. It's not about your stuff that you're wearing. And you gotta remember, it's gotta be tradable. So if you've upgraded something, it's not tradable. You can't put it. If you can't put it in your shop, you can't have no way of giving it to your friend. So you can't do upgraded gear or tinkered gear. You have to just find gear with the right stuff. But I wouldn't waste the time. Frostfire is guaranteed, Eric, but it's got to be on the correct week. You can't get it now until Monday night at midnight Eastern time. It's not in the game right now. It's on a weekly rotation. Every week it's a different mod on Dragonfrost Keep, but it's 100% drop chance. I didn't save any of those. Well, I saved one just to have it. But I don't have any of those, Kuro. I don't know if anybody else does. Take that, mister. Oh, I tried to be all smooth and snipe him out of the air, and the kitty wasn't ready. Is there another one? Nah, these are just skellies, huh? Prestigious energy sword. Thank you very much. Life Leech is Chaos 7, I believe they're good in. Yeah, you can still get the Christmas sword for sure. Until the presents go away. I wonder when mine resets. I don't remember. Nah, Frostfire Remnants is only from the victory chest. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. God, no thanks. I will pass. Look at all this. Not even I saw them. It's too late to unsee them. But look at all the lanes that can't be stunned. Oof. I'll pass on this map. It's the shard grind, Brogan. It sucks, but that's what the shard grind is all about. I mean, that's absurdly bad luck right there. Running 100 maps and spending all those defender medals is terrible, terrible luck. But it's just a normal Chaos 5 drop. There we go. This one's a little more pleasant. It's all bright and cheery now. Alright, what do we got? Proximity. Let's see. I'm going to have to watch these cyborgs. Get it out in front. In front of the weapon man. Oop, oop. Place, damn it, place. What do we got here? Cyfrost Vanguard throwers. 10 cyborgs. We only had 6 over there. Well, let's just do this. Well, do we have hex throwers in there? We don't right now. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. Just do that. Do that. What do we got over here? Drake and Barrage, Orcus Horde with Headstrong. Let's do the same thing here. What do I want to do here? I'm going to have to watch this lane, basically. Let's go with 2 ballistas. I'll get some R is 2. I got a lot of range on these flame R's using a Gilded Deadly Strikes. High rollers, armored high roller lane. That one shouldn't be too tough. Let's just do that. We'll get some poison dart towers set up back here. It had, yeah, it's armored, so we don't want ballistas here. Ugh. You think that one's gonna hit anything? What do you guys think? Let me point it this way instead. Alright, winner is here. Phased and pile it on. I got it kind of easy on the winner is here lane. Let's get some poison for an additional condition and then just stack it up. So let's see. Let's go 3 flames. That leaves me 50. Let's go with a LSA and a Fisher. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to have to watch this Orcish Horde lane. Let's just see how it does by itself first. Without any assistance. Huh. Actually wrecking everything. See how it does on these cyborgs. Tearing them up. Maybe I'm not going to have to worry about this lane all that much after all. Here, I thought I was going to be sweating it over there. And we should be wrecking it here too, right? Well, they're pushing in there kind of close. Gonna need some upgrades there. Looks like somebody almost pushed back on that headstrong lane too. Shards is the worst. It's the first and worst grind in the game. But getting shards is much more important than anything else. It's more important than your ascension level. It's more important than mods. This is 71 here, there, Incendiary. Got one more roller over there. Wait for it to disappear. Alright, now let's get some upgrades here. And then I really feel like the smartest thing is to sink everything into this lane. Looking at how that push went anyway. In fact, you know what? Let's do it. Everything. Let's see if we got any more juice laying around. More juice, please. There's some. That'll get these. Yeah, we should be good. Let's take a look at this lane again. See how it's doing here now. Oh, it's tearing them up now. It's all those little frosty mobs when they start rushing out. Go, go, ballistas! Wreck up the faces! Here they come. See if it'll hold the frosties off. Looks like it's gonna... Well, I got that Frostfire in there now. I'm using a throwaway relic there, KXMZ. It's got a 1 out of 10 Piercer Servo and like a 2 out of 10 Melee Boom on it. Unupgraded, of course. So it's 6 of 10. Nothing left but sieges. Yeah, Shatterquake mod. Well, I know for a fact it drops C2 and higher. Beverly. I got mine in Chaos 2, but I've seen them in Chaos 7, obviously. Come on, Rolla, get out of here and show your butt. Show your butt to my poison dart towers. There we go. Anyway, to answer your question, I'll show it to you here real quick. Oops. I'm using that. And destruction defense rate Splody. Alright, upgrades, upgrades. Upgrades for everyone. We got Slickelion. Let's get Slickelion handled. This is a job for the kitty cat. See y'all. How we holding up here? It's all about, I'm gonna not do Frostfire this time and see how it does versus these little Frosty Goboos when they come marching. Well, I mean, they're making it closer than anything else, but they are getting wrecked. I think the answer there is to just watch them. Get a little Frostfire in the mix, and it'll be a good game with those guys. Accumulator is good. Hardened, your tree has to get the living crap beat out of it before it does anything. I would go with that protective downgrade servo before I'd go hardened, personally. But, I mean, that doesn't mean that's what you have to use. Frostfire will be on the Drake and Frost Keep map next week. There, Chris. Oh, we'll just look at how far you are away from the cap. If you feel like you're a long way from the cap, then go with a mod. If you don't, then... You know, I mean, if you're like a tenth of a second away from the cap or whatever, it may be best for you not to go with a defense rate mod. But if you're further than that, then maybe throw a defense rate mod on it. Forget about Slickelion. See if we can get it from over here. Pink! There's nothing better than that. Long distance kitty cat blasting. Now I gotta try from even farther next wave. I guess I can't get any farther. I was all the way at the door, huh? Yeah, I think that's a good choice there, Tam. That, the accumulator servo is really good. But if your wall, I mean, ideally with a tree, you're not going to be placing it somewhere where it's going to be taking damage. You can do that with any hero damage ability there, Alexis. That's what the Nuke Monk is all about. It's all about the last hit of your weapon and cat damage. Or, it doesn't have to be a cat. You can do it with... I'm using the special kitty here, because I'm just leveling this one. Gatto Fireworks is actually the... For me, it's the one I prefer. For a Nuke Monk. I'll show you guys the ability. It's called Gatto Dukin or whatever, but you don't have to use this ability, is what I'm saying. Any of the pet abilities that scale off of hero damage works great on a Nuke Monk. That's the original Nuke Monk. Before anybody discovered this whole last hit thing, that was what you did. It was a pet boost. Anyway, I'm using this one. Nope, it's not showing it properly. There we go. Metsu Gatto Dukin. And this is a bad one. theoretically, you shouldn't use this one. You should use one of the other ones. Let's see if I have another one on me. Nope, I don't have another on me. They're all in the vault. We have one here? No. They go up to 2,750%, but this one has a knockback on it too. So the ones that have something else with them, like this one has the knockback, are only 2,500%. The ones without anything else special go up to 2,750. Gatto Fireworks only goes to 2,745, but it's the fastest delivery. But I like it. It's just fun. It's fun shooting stuff from over here, you know? Bink. I've got an entire vault page full of cats, or pets there, KXMZY. I've got a lot of pets. I mean, as you collect stuff, you just don't want to hold all that in your inventory. I mean, I've got a full page of pets that won't fit on a hero anywhere, that I'm just not willing to get rid of. Destructive Pylon. There's silence. Or you can follow the cheddar route that everybody's doing and put Destructive Pylon on like a lightning strike nearby it and boost it. It's debatable whether or not that's legit though. It's a very, very, very powerful build. Yeah, same as everything else, Tam. The problem with the Hailstorm is just the default problems with it. It's got that glitchy AI where it follows dead mobs. That's the biggest problem with Hailstorm. It's not going to just auto-target the next mod the second it dies. It's like 660 or 680 or something like that, Silence. It's on Lightrayne spreadsheet. If you do exclamation info tables. Where's Omni? He's in bed. It's, what? It's, what, coming up on 3 in the morning in Omniville. He's snoozing. He should be, anyway. He's probably not. He's probably watching dirty anime movies. Tell him, you can tell him I said that. Omni's got his, you know. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go into any detail. Oh, that was it. I didn't realize it was over. Yeah, but he was pretty tired. He didn't sleep much last night. So he was dragging. We had planned on doing an entire Ancient Power reset today, but he was tired, which is understandable, you know. Dude never sleeps. Let's see here. What we got? Nothing worth a poo. Range is actually better than tenacity, Lucas. So your best bet is to go with heavy range. What's up, Steven? How you doing? EMP, stabby stabs. What do we got down here? Sigard throwers. Only one cobalt in that Kursakazi lane, but that's enough to make me not want to go. Let's go crazy down here with some ballistas and PDTs. Actually, let's just go one PDT. One PDT and 3 ballistas should steamroll this lane. There we go. I don't know, Armad. What's the problem you're having? Omega Squad Beta. If it says not available in your country, you have to do the VPN route. I don't have instructions on how to do that. But if you Google how to use a VPN, you will learn how. I'm not the guy for that, though. But it's IP address. It's based off your IP address. So basically, you got to send it an IP address from somewhere else, and then you'll be good. If you don't have EV2, the best thing to do is to, like on this lane right here, I would spawn camp them. I would move everything up so it's right on the spawn. That way they don't get an opportunity to throw. Or you can put something else in. Like, since like this lane, the second hex throwers come out, they're going to be in range of that objective. So you could like throw a wall like over here and give them something else that's closer to target. Wow, we got lots of DU left here. I think let's go with a... Let's poon it up over here, too. We'll get just one in there. What does that leave me? 280 for the mid. Long shot and armored. Let's take advantage of both of those. We'll get some armored going. With massive aura stacking. And then we'll get a little long shot with the ballista. Actually, you know what? It's got the armored on it, so let's go with a poison dart tower instead. And then that'll leave us enough for another LSA back here. And this map should be easy peasy. That's his name there. Arnborn. He's there. He's the community manager for Trendy. He is the front line of player/trendy communication. LAWLTA. Everything getting wrecked. Let's assist it. Boom. I haven't found a good throwaway for it, Tam. I've got my campaign one I could use, but it's just I've got these other defenses that are Chaos 7, you know. Their customer support takes a long time, sometimes Silence. It's fast sometimes, and sometimes it takes a long, long time. Depends on what the problem is. If it's something that the customer support people can just handle right away, then it'll be resolved pretty quickly. It'd be resolved within, say, 2 or 3 days then. But if it's something that they can't handle directly, then it'll take much longer. Luis, what's up, man? How you been doing? Well, weapon mans are best used with both their KX MZY. You're gonna want deadly strikes and vicious strikes on it, even if it's gilded. You're still not gonna be at the cap. To get to the cap on weapon manufacturers, it takes a mod and both shards. Oof, that stinks, Luis. 4 hours and no defense rate. Sadly, that's normal. Although it sucks, it's pretty normal. Uh-oh, we got the Bastille Master coming now. See if we can't get the hurt on that kid. Oh, I missed with the cat. Go with the regular nuke. Pow, I missed with it too. He's too far in the spawn. God dang it. That's alright, I still got him. He all stunned up. Time we get into 6:41. I'm not gonna have enough time to make it all the way to 80 on stream, sadly. What time is it? Or what floor? We're on 72. I probably got enough to clear like 74, I think. It's probably pretty fair. So I'll do through the Lost Temple and then call it a night here. Man, all this is unupgraded and just wrecking it. No problem down here. They got a long straight shot. Look at me. Living on the edge. I gotta quit that walking backwards all the time. At 12 noon Pacific time, they're good in. I still got a couple more maps, Steven. Probably like another 30-40 minutes to clear them both. My night stream is always limited by time because I've got to get the wife. You know, the wife's gonna be waking up and getting ready for work here, and I gotta do all of my spousal duties, make her coffee and whatnot. How many hours away? What would it be? What is that? 18, 17? It's like 17 hours away. They're good in. Here you go. Exclamation time should give you the transition. I think. Does that work on YouTube? Or is that Twitch only? Let's see. See if the bot can figure it out. Oh, there we go. So I'm -8 GMT right now. Yeah, she works the overnight shift. I would tell you I'm in the same time zone as Blazin', but that probably won't help you out. Blazin' lives right down the road. Probably a 10-hour drive. So it's not right down the road, but I can get to Blazin's house with taking only one major highway. She doesn't stream with me, but she plays with me. Sundays and Mondays I play with the wife. That's why I don't stream those days. She has no interest in playing while I'm streaming. She's not into that. She wants to just do her thing and not care about who's watching or listening, and take a break when she wants, play when she wants, you know. The normal gamer stuff. Don't shoot me, bro. He shot me anyway. I'm a member of the Curse Network now, Steven. I've actually been in the Curse Network for like 5 years. It doesn't give you a whole lot of benefit to joining an MCN. Because this is where the audience is. There, Sean. Like 2 to 3 times the... Well, 3 to 4 times the viewers for me personally on YouTube over Twitch. I do stream on Twitch, though. I streamed on Twitch earlier today. You know that. You said mostly. Uh-oh, connection issues. Recover quick, connection. My connection has been going in and out for 2 days now. Looks like it's hanging in there, but the bitrate dropped way low for a second. I heard about the Defy scandal. I don't really pay attention to most of that. Her towers are pretty awesome, Brian. Her, as an active hero, it's kind of an acquired taste. But, I mean, her defenses are really good. I mean, I die a lot is the only bad part. Doing it in the campaign gear. I don't have, my armor value is really low, so I take lots of damage. I don't know. Just 19, you'd have to contact Trendy about that one. There's lots of broken stuff in the game, though. That's, you know, one thing on a very long list, sadly. It's a playstyle choice, Sean. The Adept has really, really good crowd control. Better than the Apprentice. Yeah, inactive means they're not being played. So it's not your active hero. Like these guys have mentioned. And then Mana Growth Trip wouldn't be active while you are active. So those are just not designed to work together. It's up to you, KX. Either way. I mean, neither one of them is a bad idea. So you just do whichever you like the most. Yeah, but inactive means, like, my EV. It's not the hero that I have played. So, if I was on the EV, and the EV could use Mana Growth Chip, of course, then it would work while I'm out playing him. And then the inactive would work when I swap to somebody else. Range is good on Flame Auras. It just depends on what build style you're going for. If you're trying to power through something and not use CC, then you want them to stack close. But none of, as far as I'm aware anyway, none of the people that are doing high onslaught are stacking like that. They're all using range. I use a Gilded Deadly on mine. You get more out of the one defense if you use the increased range, of course. Overall, and damage dealt, because it's just hitting more mobs more times. And it gives me this one. That's alright. I love the map. It's just so slow. Omega Squad Beta. We got a poopy one here. Alright, well, let's do it up. Gonna need some reflex on this bad boy. Let's see. Let's put it out. 8 cyborgs. And headstrong. Oof. Well, we're gonna need poison. It's a swing speed modifier, Luis. Just ignore it. It's best to worry about getting the light, medium, or heavy that you're interested in using before anything else. That's gonna get wrecked if I put it there. I'm just worried about enough of these mobs getting the controlled burn on them. I might have to focus this lane. Let's see, what do we got here? That should be fine, just with spam. I'm going to ignore the long shot on it. Go some. So we got plenty of stuff. See, does the split in range, weapon, divided hero damage. I don't really understand what you mean. Yeah, it's an equal split. So, like, if you've got a triple shot, it's going to hit harder per shot, but there's only going to be 3 projectiles. Where if you've got 5, it's going to hit less, but it would be 5 projectiles. Yeah, I'm using Gilded Shards on everything. I don't have any defense that I'm using here today that's not gilded. I'm not sure, Silence. To be honest, I mean, I just don't... That's not the hero I play very often, so I'm not positive. The Dryad's got that... I just got one, didn't I? Or did I sell it? Let me see. Or the Dryad's got the Celestial Power, the increased Celestial Power. I mean, the key to the Dryad is just go in there and melee. If you go in and melee, you're going to get back tons and tons of your juice. They used to, JQ, but they've been fixed, so they don't anymore. Let's see. No range mobs here? Thank God. So what do we want to do here? Seems like... Ugh, maybe. Learn to place towers. I'm gonna do that for the rollers. This will make them stop like right about here. That should work. Zerker healers. What do we want to do there? I'm gonna bring these guys up a little bit further to let the rollers come out. It's up to everyone is different there, Broccoli. You just want to push as high as you can. You can get 100% uptime corruption right now, Silence. Just put stars on the ground before you start the map. Star it up. Start the map. When it runs low, go pick your stars up. I mean, if you're looking for an AFK character, play the Barbarian. That's the AFK character. Anything behind them works really good, barbecued. Ballistas work really well, flamethrowers work really well. Poison dart towers, cannonballs, all that stuff works really, really good. I like using ballistas or flamethrowers because they'll shoot through the rollers. But situationally, you can use anything. Any projectile type defense behind it. He's just going to wreck it. That front one's dead. Flamethrower works great. The problem with the downside of a flamethrower is the range. The ballistas are a lot more versatile. You can put them just anywhere, and they're still going to pierce through the enemies. Not a whole lot, just 19. I mean, the lower level crafting materials, the only thing that's worth anything is the motes. The Chaos 2 amps, people don't need a bunch of them. They only need one, you know. So a stack of them wouldn't go for a ton. I mean, it'll sell. I would buy it if I saw a stack of them, but it won't be a whole lot of gold. Yeah, Cannon Ogres are supposed to one-shot you. Cannon Ogres, Yetis, and Draken Lords are all supposed to one-shot you. That's a built-in mechanic. What's a 10 of 10 anti-range go for? It depends on if you can find a buyer for it. Some people love those. I personally don't use any of them. Well, I mean, anybody that has a built-in resistance. I'm talking about without anything special added. They're just 19. Cannon Ogres are easy. Stand behind them. If they turn around, run back behind them. Equum, what's up, man? How you doing? What mods do I use for hero damage? I'm using what hero damage, buffed hero damage, and healthy hero damage is the 3 I use. But I like to mix it up. I like to use pets too, so that's why I go all hero damage. Those are not worth a ton, KXM. Elements, it doesn't matter how good they are. It's just a matter of whether or not you have the element on or not. So 1 out of 10 is going to give you the same effect as a 10 out of 10. Just the 10 out of 10 is going to be a tiny bit more damage. So the element servos are just not worth big money anyway. There's no way I would give 6 to 8 million for it, personally. But, I mean, somebody might. It just won't be me. Nice. There you go. Good. Grats. People on Discord overpay. The Discord market is the place to sell, not the place to buy, in my opinion. You don't find good deals there very often. You find a whole lot of people selling stuff for way more than it is in-game. So, I mean, it would be a good place to sell something, but certainly not to buy anything. Most expensive mod right now would probably be a 10 out of 10 anti-melee, tenacity, or defense rate, maybe? One of those 3 will go for the, like, 50 million range. Oh, whoa, whoa. Didn't see Tuskar. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a 10 out of 10 defense rate at all. I got quite a few of them. They're all in use on items. But that's definitely a great mod. Good stuff for show. Call of the Kobold, that's the best part about it, in my opinion. There, Mr. Yeah, True Yeah. The animation is awesome. That's the only reason you'd use it. It doesn't do crap for damage. Nah, it's just hours and hours and hours and hours of grinding. I mean, since mod have become a thing, I put like 3,000 or 4,000 hours into DD2. Just since mod's released. Gatto Fireworks is my favorite, Luis. Yeah, all defenses get to max with a 10 out of 10 at Chaos 8. Gatto Fireworks does 5% less damage than, say, a snowball or a rock toss, but the delivery is a lot faster. Where you'll hit a rock toss if you're far away, it takes forever to get over to the enemy. Where the Gatto Fireworks goes pew, and it's right there, you know. Oh, that's fair. Gotta make sure to spread the time out evenly there, Mr. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's the smartest way to farm them right now, just 19. Your own consoles, get the split screens going. I mean, I know some Xbox players that have 2 Xboxes, so they can go with a 4-player account. Ooh, big old push coming here. Yeah, I should have upgraded that lane. You got a few more days there, Brandon. You'll be able to get one. Monday night, Tuesday morning at midnight Eastern time, it will start dropping again. They're all the same, Silence. Gatto Fireworks has just got the 3 projectile split, and it works out to 2745, where the others work out to 2750. If you do the maths. Dim maths. But, I mean, 5% damage is a negligible amount when you're talking you're doing 140, 160 million. 5% is nothing. You're still going to kill him, you know? And you get that instant delivery. So the instant delivery, in my opinion, is worth it. Is worth more. Let's see, let's get something on this lane. We've got a couple of ups already. Yeah, it'll be fine. Nice. Yeah, it's a great combo. Grave Infection and Frostfire for the win. No doubt about it. Well, nobody needs them. It's a matter of wanting them. It's a game, for God's sakes. And nobody needs any of them. But if you want to do silly, cheaty amounts of ridiculous, massive lane clearing, it's the best combo in the game right now, no doubt. It does on any level, Mr. Yeah. I was having them clear entire lanes of mobs, like on the, if you get the pirate lane, with the heavy mob count, where there's a constant supply of mobs coming out. It was clearing entire rows of mobs like that on floor 300 plus. Farming C2 shards. What on earth could you possibly want for C2? I don't upgrade anything, Equim. I use all throwaway relics. I do the first map on campaign with campaign gear, and then I trade the throwaway relics back and forth. So I spend nothing. Every couple of resets, I'll upgrade Vicious Strikes, but that's it. Besides that, I don't upgrade anything at all. Uh-oh. We got a straggler made it through. Get wrecked, Betty. What the hell? He don't want to die. Man, I'm gonna have to watch this lane. Oh, I don't know, Wise Lucas. Too soon to tell me for that. Gribs creeping up. Where are you creeping to there, Gribs? Got a big push coming here too. Frostfire, I'll just clear that. Get one proc in there. There it is. And that's why it's so good. All the way back to their friends. Alright, let's get some ups here. Just kind of a feeling I should be watching this lane a little closer. It's been getting pushed pretty hard. $720 beds this lane. I haven't been, most of my resets, Equim, I haven't upgraded any hyper shards. Just trying to save that money. I've made really good gold so far. I'll have to look. I've spent a bunch too. I spent like, the day before yesterday, I spent about 30 million gold on crafting materials. Ridiculous, isn't it? I'll show you what I'm using here though. As soon as this 500 mobs finally decide to come out. Looks like an ogre's creeping up in those rollers too. What's your problem, dude? Take a kitty cat to the face. The price on them is ridiculous. I mean, I would have no problem at all with Trendy getting rid of that massive amount of pristine clusters and moats. To go to from 7 to 8 is just absurdly high. I got one more map after this one, Blaze. I was going to try to get 74 done. Let me look at the time, though. Yeah, I got time for the next one. So I'll get 74 knocked out here. Poor little Skyguard. That's all I'm using. All yours is Drenching Strikes. Works great. Water damage would be awesome if you had a mod slot for it, but I'm not willing to give a mod slot up for that. Personally. I can't not have focus power. Just because I want that big number, you know? I want that big nuke number. It's usable. Silence. When I play the Dryad, I don't find the need for any of that. I mean, it's, if you're stacking the stars, you know, if you get in the habit of getting a good rotation on the stars, I mean, you just never run out. Some periodic melee DPS in the mix. I'm gonna do a Dryad playthrough here soon. Yeah, I mean, the more the better, you know? Why not? Certainly doesn't hurt anything. Focus power is like a raw stat increase based off of how many items are on cooldown. Anyway, Equim, I'm using, like, that's my Skyguard towers. That's my Flame Auras. That's my Lightning Strike. I'm still using the Campaign Weapon Man just because I don't care about Tenacity, just for AP resets. And then that's my Ballistas. So I'm just trading these relics off every time. Then just do floor 51 and then get them all back, you know. You'll get it there, just 19. The grind is real. That's a perfect LSA relic, isn't it? That was a lucky score right there, man, let me tell you. I saw that thing, I was all smiles. That is just good, good stuff. Yeah, good, another pet egg. I'll put it with the others. Let's see. Nothing usable there. We got any 10s in here? I don't see nothing with a 10 on it. Let's see, we got an air raid. Timmy with some stabby zaps. I'm gonna ignore the stabby zaps and just stack Timmy up right at the house here. I'm even gonna go with a triple just for Timmy. You the best, Timmy. I think that's good, but you know what? Oh, and then I got Fishers too, Equim. I got this bad boy for my Fishers right here. Range and anti-frost. So that's a good one. Let's see, Omega Squad, Zeta. Let's see, what else do we want? We got 10 cyborgs. We got just Timmy here with some Cyfrost homies. Timmy and the boys. Controlled burn, that shouldn't be a big deal. Let's see, let's grab a PDT for that controlled burn. Just in case. What's going on, Dylan? How you doing? Just made floor 94. Nice, Luis. Grats. Mega Squad Epsilon. Omega Squad Spawn Camp. EMP stabs. We got proximity up there. Let's take advantage of that. Oh, fail jump. Didn't go in the water at least. Let's just do that. Lava Zerker Womp Womps, and they're phased. That'll be a freebie. I'm gonna go with 2 LSAs on this one for the Zerks. Stabby Dargans. Just do that, because that other one's gonna hit him when it comes over here. Call it good there. Let's see, did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it. EMPs with Headstrong. What do we got here? Orcish Horde. Orcish Horde and Sigard Womps. How many mobs? Ooh, no mobs hardly. Let's just share one here. Man, it's really close. I hate putting it that close to the spawn. Bring it back just a little. Is it going in? It's getting close, but it's not going all the way in. So that's... I like it. Do we have another lane? No, it looks like that's it. Man, I got a ton of DU left too. Well, you know what that means. Ballistas! We'll ball it out here. Man, I still got 120 left. I feel like I missed a lane almost. I didn't have that many double lanes. I got that covered. I got all that covered too. What am I missing? Well, I had double water lane. That's a single there. Here, we'll do that. And we'll do that. There we go. That should be good, hopefully. We will find out in a moment. Looks like Timmy's getting his buttocks handed to him over there. See how we're looking here. Everything looks like it's blowing up. Yep, looking good there. The Flyos. They're getting handled. Appears like that's getting handled too, but also nothing's dying. Yeah, Trendy can see the diamonds that you spent. Of course they can. Trendy can see all the stuff and things. They can see how much damage your ballista did on its last hit, the last time it fired. I mean, they've actually got crazy, crazy tracking. They can see everything. Every single thing you do in the game gets reported to the servers and creates a data entry, you know? Sweet! We got more stuffs. It's like throwers, healers added to the mix. I got an excuse to use more ballistas in a PDT. I'll take it. Fantastic. The game took 10 pounds from you? Don't you mean Steam did? Or PlayStation or Microsoft? They stalking you just 19, see? I don't really expect any changes in the next update with defenses there, Wise Locust. They said that the next update is going to be more focused on the player. So, I mean, what that means, who knows? I mean, they didn't give us a good translation, you know? It's already been nerfed and then buffed afterwards, Luis. So, as far as I know from conversations with Trendy, the Weapon Man is working as intended. I think they actually plan on adding more elemental combos like that in. I mean, they already have with the Frost. Frostfire Remnants is far more powerful than weapon manufacturers. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's foolproof. You know, I guess that would be a matter of opinion, but in my opinion, it's ridiculous. Now, I mean, it's terrible, Trendy. If anybody from Trendy's watching, it's terrible. It's the worst thing in the game. I don't want to create any, I don't want to create any nerfs. But that Frostfire Remnants Grave Infection combo is the most powerful thing in the game. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that would make sense. But that wouldn't be a nerf. I mean, that wouldn't change it at all. You would just have to move a mod. But I mean, that actually makes sense. No, I'm not a playtester. Just 19. I have access to their RQA group, which is a step up from playtester, but I'm not very active in it. Let's see, what else? We got 30 left. Let's just get one more. Start preparing for the Omega Wave. Now, is a Cyborg going to come over and turn over towards that? Well, I guess we'll find out. They even gave me the title. I think I got the title. Let me look. They give me the RQA title? I got all kinds of titles disappeared. That is weird. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they gave me the title even. RQA team. Alright. Let's see if that's going to get borked. Yeah, it is. They're going right towards it. Wahaha. RQA stands for Remote Quality Assurance. It's a group of people that works with Trendy's internal testing team and does a lot of follow-up testing, and mainly that's it, like follow-up type testing. Dankest Weeb, thank you so much for subscribing. Better load out of that one there, Silence. It doesn't sound like you want to stick around in that place. I tell you what, that does make complete sense that they would make Shocking Revelation attune it to Storm. If they do that, I'll just stop using Shocking Revelations, I think. I'll keep Water on it and go back to using Power Weapon Mans, and then get my storm damage from somewhere else. A PDT or whatever. I actually debated on taking Shocking Revelations off anyway. EMP Healers. How many cyborgs? 16 cyborgs. Jesus. Monday night at midnight Eastern time, Logan. It's supposed to be back. Crap, I'm 10 short. We will do this instead then. Because the damage is coming from, or the stun is coming from the electrocute combo, not from Shocking Revelations. So having Shocking Revelations on there theoretically doesn't do anything. The only thing it does is hurt. It doesn't help. And it doesn't, the diminishing returns don't stack on top of each other. So if an enemy is stunned and another stun procs, that second stun doesn't do anything. So Shocking Revelations in its current state, if you're using it with water anyway, it doesn't really help and can only hurt. Of course, it does have the chance of proccing at the perfect timing and hurting your diminishing returns. I mean, the chances of that are really, really slim, but it is possible. Uh-oh. Bastille Master. Am I gonna live through this? Yeah. Oh, the Bastille Master evaporated. Nice. That's awesome, David. Got to run you some maps. My monk is actually running really low DPS right now compared to normal there, Blues. I've got all campaign gear on. I mean, it's acceptable because of my ascension level, but like I'm doing the DPS output right now of somebody that's like in Chaos 4 gear, maybe Chaos 5 gear. Let's see, Omega Squad Alpha Spellbreaker. They coming this way too. Perfect. Take that, Omega Squad Alpha. Let's see how you like them apples. Oh, well, I'm spraying into little goblins. I mean, they don't have any health. You notice I'm not killing anything unless I pop my boost. When my boost is up, they're dying like a mofo. But I mean, your chances of getting the killing blow are strong, but I'm far from doing the majority of the damage. The defenses are doing it. But Frostfire, it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care if you're a goblin with no health or an orc with a ton of health. Can I explain the stun on Weapon Mans again? Well, the reason you use Shocking Revelations right now is not because of the stun. The reason you use it right now is it's a source of storm damage without attuning the tower. So you're putting water damage on it, which is 100% chance to drench, and then you've got Shocking Revelations, which is 100% chance to apply storm damage. So every time it hits, you're guaranteed it's going to proc the electrocute combo. What does proc mean? Jesus, just 19. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. Shocking Revelations, the stun on Shocking Revelations is just a chance. And it's a chance to stun for 1 second, where the electrocute combo's starting stun starts off at 4 seconds. Yeah, you put water servo on it. So, like, I mean, I'm using a campaign one, and you see how good it's doing. It's because the water servo is providing the drench, the shocking revelation is providing the storm, and together that's creating the electrocute combo. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. It's not a matter of what mod you're using, it's a matter of getting the drench condition and the storm damage. You can get those from anything you want. So if you put a geyser trap here and you have a lightning strike aura, the geyser trap's going to drench, the lightning strike aura is going to do storm damage, and it's going to stun. Oh crap, it's the end. Alright, maybe I should pay attention again. Let me look around here, hold on. I can't just be hitting G. Let me look at what's coming here. There's baddies on the way. They are en route. I think I'm going to leave that lane for the end. Cannon Ogre. Cannon Ogre deserves a LSA, right? Currently, there's not just 19. They haven't put all of the elemental combos into the game yet. It's still a work in progress. So, Earth doesn't do anything currently, sadly. Let's see, what do we got? We got... This is where I need to be fighting, I think. We got Hex Throwers all up in here. We got a whole bunch of crap spread out. Let's just do this. In case those Hex Throwers get uppity. Let's see, we got more Hex Throwers. Oh, good. I think that one will be fine. These Hex Throwers... I actually think they'll probably... Well, same thing there. I really need to... You know, and we got Quibs over here. Crap. Oh, I can get rid of that. And then let's go like this. For the Hex Thrower and for Quibs. Actually, let's just wrap it. There we go. Is that complete coverage? Looks like it. Alright, so that should be fine. We can get rid of that. I kind of would like another Flame Aura. Oop, wrong hero. We get a Flame Aura here. And that's not a Flame Aura, but you guys know what I mean. One of those auras that zaps real good. I want one of them, please. Let's see, over here we got a bunch of pissed off women. Enraged even. Who'd have guessed? Let's see. A bunch of angry ladies over here. Gonna need more LSAs. Well, I can put 2 more right here. That should handle the angry girls. Tuskar. I think I'll leave Tuskar with what it's got. And then Thork down here. Thork should get wrecked, but let's throw some ups in. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm going to fight on the water lane here. You never know there, Equim. You never know. Oh, did I miss with that pet attack? I think I missed. See, how's that mini-map looking? Don't want my rollers, or my ballistas getting blown up by that roller. There's a lot of mobs coming out of there. Holy crap. Uh-oh. Shit. Wrong core. God dang it. I turned to the wrong damn core. Ugh. Well, so much for having a flawless Omega Wave, huh? I feel like I should just throw a reflector over there, that way I don't have to worry about it. I mean, all these fissures and stuff is just lazy. That's just me being lazy. Let's get rid of that. Let's just do that. I don't have enough mana left for any ups. Man, none of this stuff got upgraded either. That's the problem, or part of it. Let's see, let's clean this up a little. This is all lazy too. See, that gives me 2 LSAs. Well, that would really help here. Let's go there. There. I don't think I'll have to worry about that lane now. Let's see. Let's upgrade one more of them if I can. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. See if I can not spray the pet into the wall this time too. I want to get one of those hex throwers with it. There we go, 1 hex thrower down. How we looking? We got assassins coming. Come on, assassin, do your thing. Don't leave me all out here with the hex throwers throwing shit at me. Alright, we're good this time. Table Flipper's a premium pet. Just let that one sit there. I'll come kill this one first. Come on out, little rollers. Is there one more? Yep, there's one more back there. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide from you till your butt is out and in the clear. I really like the Monk, the EV2, and the Gun Witch are my 3 favorites there, Eric. Yay! Victory! Table Flipper is better. It's good for a Nuke Monk silence if you want to go with the pet Nuke. I can show you some of them. That was the last map of the stream, but I got a couple minutes I can play around and show y'all some different pet stuff. Now remember, I'm in the Lobby gear, so you're not going to get the full value of them. Yeah, EV2, the health scale's terrible. No doubt. Let's see, we got anything worth keeping? Nope. But like this pet has got that special Cat Kuro ability, which is the Metsu Gaduken. It's 25%, 2500% magic hero damage. So it's doing 25 times your hero damage. So with a boost in there, this one is going to do, in campaign gear, what, 56 million damage. Now, if I put... Well, let me see what else I got handy here. What does my EV have? That one's got Cyclone. A lot of these are unleveled. Sandstorm. Well, that one's hero damage as well, but that's more for, that's not an instant attack. That's a hero buff. It looks like I don't have any of them out and ready. I used to have all of those until they changed. There's the Headless Horseman. See, do I not have a table flipper leveled at all? Let me look. Wow, how is that guy not leveled? This one is. Now this one is the same flavor. Betsy is going to do the same thing as the Metsu Gaduken. It should be the exact same number. Is Betsy leveled? Yeah. So Betsy should do the exact same number. It's actually not the same. It's supposed to be the exact same number. But 57 million. So right there in the ballpark. Now, one of the 2700% ones is probably going to do more like 64 mil in campaign gear. I use it, just not as frequently right now. You gotta remember that one's been out for a while, and I've used it quite a bit in the past. I got 2 hours still almost on the restock. So, well, I can't show you as many pets as I thought. I thought I had more leveled up. It's been all about the Dragos so much. I've got multiple Dragos leveled. Man, they got the exact same... Or that's the wrong pet. There we go. That's why Betsy did... yeah, that's why Betsy did more, is this Betsy's got hero damage. So that's 344 more hero damage, so it hits slightly harder. But the reason I'm using this one right now is not because I think it's the best, but as you see, it's still leveling. So I'm just leveling it up. That white Betsy is so pretty. I'll put it right here for you, Equim. I'll hold it. I'll put it right next to my golden Dragolich there. Sorry, Equim. That's the only thing I can hold over your head. You've beat me in everything else. But, and you still get the versatility of the Nuke Monk, the last hit Nuke, you just don't get the Drago damage. So, for example, my last hit Nuke, I don't even know what it's going to do. Let me let this dummy reset here. It's going to do 120 million, but that was a crit. So, if I would have had Drago, that would have hit for 240 million. So that's kind of why I just like playing with the pets. I love shooting them from across the way. You know, I mean, how awesome is it to one-shot an enemy from all the way over here? You know, that's just cool as hell. Well, thanks there, Jen. I do appreciate it. Anyway, well, that is going to do it for tonight, though. I've got to get moving. I gotta get the wife some coffee made and all that good stuff. But thank you all an absolute ton for swinging by. I do appreciate it, everybody. And I'll be back tomorrow at noon Pacific time, right here on the YouTubes. But thanks so much. Everybody make sure you have a great weekend. And don't forget, Frostfire is on the way. So Frostfire Remnants in just a few days. So, thanks an absolute ton, and I will see y'all soon. Take it easy.